Let's look on a few other materials we have. The one what I want to show you is right now. Let's look on a two-sided materials, and when you create it, you'll notice you can ability add two sides. So you have a front face and back face. So in this case, for example, I created just plain and I set it red and black front and this. So we don't apply any alpha yet for this, but if you preview, you can notice one side and it's independent. If I rotate or whatever, it will green, and another side it will be red. This is work very well and mostly will done for the plain factories, so you can have it leaves that they have a truly two-sided material. So it's actually what it does, just only create two materials, up and down side, and it will be independent based on the material, not on a position, but it's based on the material itself. The interesting things about this that you can still apply a lot of stuff to this. So as an example, let's go ahead, we'll open material, we'll create displacement. Okay, let's go click object parametric. Okay, and you can see on preview we have it green. Okay, let's rotate to the red, and you can see how the displacement applied to the red. Let's go rotate to the green side, and as well right here slightly to the green. So it is bump map and everything will applied, but overall you have this nice effect that can work on the dual ones. So let's go ahead back to our bump map, and right here example, you can see we don't have it, so we can apply slightly different. But overall this is double-sided material, new one add. Let's go to the next, and we'll come to another type of material. Let me open, and this one material, it's mixed material. This is one of the oldest materials in a Vue, but it still be very useful due to how the materials interact between each other. So what's happening right here, you can notice you have two materials, and we have properties how the materials to mix. So we have material 1, material 2. You can flip between them if you need it, change scale, or also loaded individual materials if you have it. So right, this option is important how the materials is distributing between each other. So we can go ahead and pre-select some functions. You can see how they change instantly. The blending mode, we have a simple blending, so it's like one materials blending with another. Full blend, which is include linear, or the full blend cubic bump maps. Mostly it will affect if you have it materials bump and displacement, they will blend a little bit better. The cover one is very interesting because cover, it will cut and put it over. So in some case, if you think you have a ground and a snow cover, in the snow patches, the cover one type will actually work the best for this. So it will create even bump raises and edges to this. So we can also create integration. So let me set right here, you can see how it's decreasing. Let's set to none, so it will be more edges to this. And we also have a color light blend, but mostly you will use or cover or a simple blend will work at most time. And like I said, it's a one if you put it snow, in other ones this gives it good nice edge, so the materials blend very well between different ones. So we also have it alpha production, which is can just preload how overall materials transparency going. Again, remember, if you have it mixed material here, it doesn't mean you cannot have it any additional new material which will combine with them. Okay, so let's go back, and next we have it also influence of environment. So what is meaning if we take our distribution, okay, let's go to reset. Okay, we'll go reset alpha. Okay, now if we're going on influence, you'll notice we can modify how the two materials will interact based on altitude. Okay, altitude range by absolute materials or object. Okay, we can also going by the slope, and currently it's round. It's kind of hard to see, but it could be applied if you have it mounted, so you can apply a little bit better this way, or influenced by rotation. The difference between this and layers is that materials can interact a little bit better on a displacement or on a bump map. And again, this was one of the first original mixed materials, and of course the one layers was introduced. They add additional additional options that wasn't in the mixed materials, but mixed materials by itself is still being very useful and is still kind of used in a lot of mix and additions. So next one we have, okay, let me move the mixed materials out, and we have group materials. And different between group materials and layer, that you can take a different materials, like you have a normal standard, combine them together and apply alpha production just to all of them. This is just to help organize, and it's also help to work with the world materials. So in this case, you can create a group of very complex materials, put them as a grouped materials, and apply alpha production if you want distributed just in specific locations. Also, alpha production, of course, it can be going directly through connection through the functions, or you can use it in image driven, for example, for your alpha production. So we can select this way, preloaded image. Okay, so in this case, you can driven by the image or by the function alpha production. And of course, you can still go inside and modify all transparency effects inside here as well. So just like your normal materials. Okay, and then this way we have it. We look on simple materials to side it. We look on mix it, group it, volumetric, and ecosystem. We did not look on the particles, and particularly require a little bit more understanding how they will work. And particles will look in another series of these tutorials.